Hello everyone, I am Salma and I welcome you all to Jobker. In today's video, we will discuss data sufficiency questions from previous year papers. But before starting the video, I want to say if you find this video informative, then do like and share the video. Also subscribe Jobker for latest job notifications and hit the bell icon so you can get all updates from Jobker. So without any further delay, let's get start the video. So, direction to solve the questions. In each of the questions, below consist of a question and two statements numbered 1 and 2 given below it. You have to decide whether the data provided in the statements are sufficient to answer the question. Read both the statements and give answer A if the data in statement 1 alone are sufficient to answer the question, while the data in statement 2 alone are not sufficient to answer the question. Give answer B if the data in statement 2 alone are sufficient to answer the question, while the data in statement 1 alone are not sufficient to answer the question. Give answer C if the data either in statement 1 alone or in statement 2 alone are sufficient to answer the question. Give answer D if the data given in both statements 1 and 2 together are not sufficient to answer the question. And give answer E if the data in both statements 1 and 2 together are necessary to answer the question. So the question is, in which year was Rahul born? Statement 1 is Rahul at present is 25 years younger to his mother, and statement 2 is Rahul's brother who was born in 1964 is 35 years younger to his mother. So from statement 1, Rahul is 25 years younger to his mother at present, and from statement 2, Rahul's brother is 35 years younger to his mother and he was born in 1964. So from statement 2 we can find birth year of mother. So mother's birth year is 1964 minus 35, because statement 2 says Rahul's brother who was born in 1964 is 35 years younger to his mother. So the birth year of mother is 1929. Then with statement 1 we can find the birth year of Rahul. So Rahul's birth year is 1929 plus 25, because statement 1 says Rahul at present is 25 years younger to his mother. So Rahul's birth year is 1954. So we can say with both statements we can find the answer. So answer of this question is both 1 and 2 are sufficient to answer the question. Next question is, what will be the total weight of 10 poles each of the same weight? Statement 1 is 1/4 of the weight of each pole is 5 kilograms, and statement 2 is the total weight of 3 poles is 20 kilograms more than the total weight of 2 poles. So from statement 1 we conclude the weight of each pole, because statement 1 says 1/4 of the weight of each pole is 5 kg. So यहाँ 1/4 पोल का जो वेट है वो कितना है 5 kg है. देन यहाँ से 1 पोल का जो वेट है वो कितना आ जाएगा 20 kg आ जाएगा. देन 10 पोल का जो वेट है वो कितना आ जाएगा 20 मल्टीप्लाई 10. सो 10 पोल का वेट होगा 200 kilograms. देन फ्रॉम स्टेटमेंट 2, weight of each pole is equal to weight of 3 poles minus weight of 2 poles. So statement 2 से weight of 3 poles minus weight of 2 poles क्या है 20 किलोग्राम. सो 1 पोल का जो वेट है वो कितना हो जाएगा 20 किलोग्राम. देन यहाँ से 10 पोल का जो वेट है वो कितना आ जाएगा 20 मल्टीप्लाई 10. सो 10 पोल का जो वेट है वो आ जाएगा 200 kg. So we can say either 1 or 2 is sufficient to answer the question. So right answer is option C. Next question is, how many children does M have? Statement 1 is H is the only daughter of X who is wife of M, and statement 2 is K and J are brothers of M. So with statement 1 we can say X is husband and his wife is M, and their only daughter is H. And from statement 2, K and J are brothers of M. So from statement 1 we can say M have only one daughter. So right answer is option A, one alone is sufficient while two alone is not sufficient. सॉरी यहाँ बाय मिस्टेक ऑप्शन डी टाइप हो गया है, आप राइट आंसर करेंगे ऑप्शन ए. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, हाउ मच was the total sale of the company? Statement 1 is the company sold 8,000 units of product A, each costing rupees 25. And statement 2 is this company has no other product line. So from statement 1, total sale of product A is 8,000 multiply 25. सो यहाँ से ए का जो सेल है वो कितना आ जाएगा, 2 लाख आ जाएगा. एंड फ्रॉम स्टेटमेंट 2 वी नो दैट द कंपनी डील्स ओनली इन प्रोडक्ट ए. सो सेल ऑफ प्रोडक्ट ए इज द टोटल सेल ऑफ द कंपनी which is 2 lakh. So both 1 and 2 statements are sufficient to answer the question. So right answer is option E. Next question is, the last Sunday of March 2006 fell on which date? Statement 1 is the first Sunday of that month fell on 5th. Statement 2 is the last day of that month was Friday. So from statement 1 we can say 5th, 12th, 19th and 26th of March were Sundays in 2006. So we can say last Sunday fell on 2006. And from statement 2 we conclude that 31st March 2006 was Friday. Thus 26 March 2006 was the last Sunday of the month. So we can say either 1 or 2 sufficient to answer the question. So answer is option C. Next question is, what is the code for sky in the code language? Statement 1 is in the code language sky is clear is written as D Rafa. In the same code language make it clear is written as D Ga Jo. So we can see clear is common in both statement 1 and 2, and D is also common in statement 1 and 2. So clear is the code for D, but question says what is the code for sky? So with both statements 1 and 2 we cannot find the code for sky. So answer of the question is neither 1 nor 2 sufficient to answer the question. Next question is, how is T related to K? Statement 1 is R's sister J has married T's brother L, who is the only son of his parents. Statement 2 is K is the only daughter of L and J. So with statement 1, R's sister J has married to T's brother L, who is the only son of his parents, and with statement 2, K is the only daughter of L and J. So from statement 1 we know that L is T's brother and J's husband, since L is the only son of his parents and T is L's sister. And from statement 2 we know that K is L's daughter. So from both statements 1 and 2 we conclude that T is K's aunt. So answer of this question is both 1 and 2 are sufficient to answer the question. Next question is, how is J related to P? Statement 1 is M is brother of P and T is sister of P. Statement 2 is P's mother is married to J's husband who has one son and two daughters. So from statement 2, P's mother is married to J's husband, which means J is the mother of P. Then with statement 1, M is brother of P and T is sister of P. So we can find the answer with statement 2 only. So answer of this question is option B. 2 alone is sufficient while 1 alone is not sufficient. Next question is, on which date of the month was Anjali born in February 2004? Statement 1 is Anjali was born on an even date of the month, and statement 2 is Anjali's birth date was a prime number. So according to the question, Anjali was born in February 2004, and from statement 1 and 2 we conclude that Anjali was born on a date which is an even prime number. So the only even prime number is 2. So we can find Anjali was born on 2nd February 2004. So with both statement 1 and 2 we can get the answer. So answer is option E. Both 1 and 2 are sufficient to answer the question. Next question is, how is X related to Y? Statement 1 is Y says I have only one brother. Statement 2 is X says I have only one sister. So both statements 1 and 2 do not provide any clue regarding relation between X and Y. So we can say neither 1 nor 2 sufficient to answer the question. So answer is option D. Next question is, B is the brother of A. How is A related to V? Statement 1 is A is the sister of C. Statement 2 is E is the husband of A. So according to the question, B is the brother of A, and from statement 1, A is the sister of C, which means A, B and C are brothers and sister. And with statement 2, E is the husband of A. So from statement 2 we can say E and A are husband and wife. So with statement 1 we conclude that A is the sister of B, and with statement 2 we also conclude that A is the sister of B. So we can say either 1 or 2 is sufficient to answer the question. So right answer is option C. How many children are there in the row of children facing north? Statements are Vishakha, who is fifth from the left and is 8 to the left of Ashish, who is 12th from the right end. And statement 2 is Rohit is fifth to the left of Nisha, who is 7th from the right end and 18th from the left end. So with statement 1, Visakha is 8 to the left of Ashish, who is 12 from the right, which means Visakha's position is 20th from the right because 12 plus 8 is 20. Then with statement 1 we also know that Vishakha 5th from the left end. So total children in the row is 20 plus 5th position Vishakha की है. देन इसमें से 20th पोजीशन एंड 5th पोजीशन दोनों विशाखा की हैं. सो यहाँ से 1 को माइनस करेंगे. सो यहाँ क्या आ जाएगा 24 आ जाएगा जो कि टोटल चिल्ड्रंस हैं रो में. Then with statement 2, Rohit is 5th to the left of Nisha, who is 7th from the right end and 18th from the left end. So with statement 2, Nisha is 7th from the right and 18th from the left end of the row, and Rohit is 5th to the left of Nisha. So total children in the row is 18 plus 5 plus 1. So total of these numbers are 24. So total children in the row is 24. Then we can say either statement 1 or 2 sufficient to answer the question. So answer of this question is Option C, either 1 or 2 is sufficient. Next question is, how many doctors are practicing in this town? Statement 1 is, there is one doctor per 700 residents. Statement 2 is, there are 16 wards with each ward having as many doctors as the number of ward. So let the total number of residents in the town is X. Then with statement 1, number of doctors in town is 1 upon 700 multiplied by n, where the value of n is not known. Then with statement 2, there are 16 wards with each ward having as many doctors as the numbers of wards. So total number of doctors in town is number of ward in town, which is 16, multiplied by number of doctors in town, which is also 16. So 16 multiplied 16 is 256. So total number of doctors in town is 256. So we can say only statement 2 is sufficient to answer the question. So right answer is option B, 2 alone is sufficient while 1 alone is not sufficient. Next question is, on which day of the week was birthday of Sahil? Statement 1 is, Sahil celebrated his birthday the very next day on which Arun celebrated his birthday. Statement 2 is, the sister of Sahil was born on the third day of the week and 2 days after Sahil was born. So statement 1 does not mention the day of the week on the birthday of Arun or Sahil, and with statement 2, Sahil's sister birthday on the third day of the week. So third day of the week is Wednesday, and Sahil was born 2 days before Wednesday, so we can say Sahil's birthday is on Monday. So only statement 2 is sufficient to answer the question. So answer is option B, 2 alone is sufficient while 1 alone is not sufficient. Next question is, how many pages of book X did Robert read on Sunday? Statement 1 is, the book has 300 pages, out of which 2/3 were read by him before Sunday. And statement 2 is, Robert read the last pages of the book on the morning of Monday. So with statement 1, we get Rohit read 300 का 2/3 पेजेस बिफोर संडे. सो यहाँ आएगा 300 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 2/3. देन यहाँ से क्या आ जाएगा, ये जाएगा 100 पर, देन 102 का मल्टीप्लाई होगा, सो यहाँ आ जाएगा 200. सो 200 पेजेस रॉबर्ट रीड बिफोर संडे. And with statement 2, Robert read last 40 pages on the morning of Monday. So Robert read total pages which is 240. Then on Sunday Robert read remaining pages of book. So remaining pages of book are 300 minus 240. So remaining pages कितना आ जाएगा 60. So Robert read 60 pages on Sunday. So we can say with both statement 1 and 2 we can get the answer. So answer is both 1 and 2 are sufficient to answer the question. Next question is, how is Tanya related to the man in the photograph? Statement 1 is, man in the photograph is the only son of Tanya's grandfather. And statement 2 is, the man in the photograph has no brothers or sister and his father is Tanya's grandfather. So from statement 1 we get the man is only son of Tanya's grandfather, which means the photograph's man is the father of Tanya. And with statement 2 we get that man's father is Tanya's grandfather. So with both statements 1 and 2 we can say Tanya is the daughter of the photograph's man. So answer of the question is option E, both 1 and 2 are sufficient. Sorry, by mistake यहाँ पर option B टाइप हो गया है, आप इसको करेंगे option E is right answer.